Hello lovely souls and welcome. We will be delving into the enchanting worlds of Ayurveda once again, and our focus for today will be the concept of Shad Rasa. This basically means your 6 tastes, and when we understand the concept of these 6 tastes, we can start to eat much more intuitively, as we can start to feel what we need more or less of to create balance in our body and mind. Our need for the right taste balance will be dependent on our Ayurvedic constitution, or our mind-body type if you like, and also the seasons will factor into this too. Because Ayurveda is about adaptability, and yes, I know we do want to focus on personalized diet, nutrition and lifestyle plans, but it is also important that we're not staying static with that. We need to stay in the ebb and the flow of the seasons and adjust accordingly. We want to be responsive in the best ways possible based on what we've got going on in our lives at that time. So we want to explore the 6 tastes so that you can get an idea on how to explore foods more intuitively, and we will explore each taste in light of the upcoming season of spring. I recommend getting to know your Ayurvedic mind-body type for your personal well-being. If you already know about this, this will help you to get a better idea on what to bring into your life more or less of. You will start to get an idea on how these tastes can bring balance or aggravate your doshas. Let's get ready for a flavorful journey that's not only educational but also sprinkled with a dash of fun. So what is rasa exactly? Well, rasa in Ayurveda refers to taste. However, it goes beyond just flavor. It is an intricate concept representing taste, essence, and the energy of food. Ayurveda identifies 6 primary tastes, each carrying unique qualities and the way they each impact our body and mind. These rasas are therefore made of 5 essential elements like the rest of the universe, which are fire, air, space, water and earth. When we are hungry, our digestive strength is at its peak and our system is ready to do the work of digestion. The sweet, sour and salty tastes are slightly heavier in nature and are best consumed first to utilize this digestive strength. Or pungent, bitter and astringent foods need lesser digestive strength and are best enjoyed in the second half of the meal. Essentially, a balanced meal in Ayurveda is actually one that contains all 6 of these tastes in the right proportion. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean these 6 tastes in equal proportions or equal amounts, as we will come to see in just a moment. So why is rasa or taste so important? Now, you might be wondering, why should I even care about rasa? Well, just enjoy the foods that taste good, right? Well, essentially yes, but so often we are connected to the ego or the mind part of our brain. We are making food choices based on what we think and what tastes good on our palate. It takes time to reconnect back to our intuition and appreciate the taste of real and natural foods. We have somehow become so exposed to overpowering and added tastes and flavors, and not to mention the amount of refined sugars we now find in a lot of our foods. Ayurveda believes that incorporating all 6 tastes in our meals creates harmony and a balanced diet, supporting overall health and preventing imbalances. It's like creating a symphony of flavors into your daily meals. We can improve our experience of appreciating taste when we really eat consciously. To make a comparison to Western nutrition, where we often focus on macronutrients like carbohydrates, fats and proteins, Ayurveda actually emphasizes on the nutritional value that comes through these 6 tastes which when we are tuned into our body, we can detect through our own senses, offering a much more holistic approach to our balanced diet. We will be naturally drawn to foods that bring inner balance. In a way, it's way more exciting to explore and experience food. There is more openness and we are guided by what is available in the season and keeping all of our functions of the body at the optimal level in a way that we can easily understand and connect with. Without further ado, let's unwrap these 6 tastes one by one. Taste number 1 is Madhura, the sweet taste. This taste is comprised of predominantly the earth and water energies and is therefore particularly cooling, nourishing and grounding. The taste is derived from natural sugars, and when consumed in moderate quantities, it promotes longevity and balances our hormones. It brings essential nourishment to the body tissues and cells, and it calms the nervous system down and provides sustained energy. So it really forms the building blocks of our physical makeup. So in a way, it's absolutely essential. The sweet taste is known to balance Vata and Pitta, but in large doses it can aggravate Kapha. So if you are a person of Kapha dominance or have a strong Kapha imbalance, we want to moderate this taste. We are in spring, and in springtime the Kapha dosha is dominant in its energy. So we want to really moderate or reduce this taste at this time. Whereas the early winter, it's more of a Vata time where we are able to consume more natural sweets. Spring, after all, is cleanse time. So what are the health benefits of the sweet taste for women? Well, it nourishes the reproductive tissues, it calms our nervous system, and it provides us a sustainable energy. However, consuming the sweet taste in excess, and more definitely referring to refined sugars as well, can lead to diabetes, lethargy, anxiety, heart disease and weight gain, since it is relatively slow to digest, but a balanced taste will support overall well-being. Sweet foods can include rice, whole grains, milk, dairy, root vegetables like beetroot and sweet potato, pumpkins. Natural sweeteners can also include dates and honey. Fish is also can be sweet, sugar and pumpkins, for example. Taste number 2, Amla, the sour taste. The element of earth and fire determine this sour taste. The sour taste is known to enhance the appetite, stimulate digestion, cleanse the tissues, boost metabolism, and assist in elimination of food waste out of the body, as well as salivation. During the springtime, we can have a little to help with that cleansing process. Moderate quantities help awaken the thoughts and the emotions, boost our intellectual activities, and strengthen the heart. And in moderation, the sour taste can really add a zest to life. Amla rasa, the sour taste, is found in yogurt, curd, berries, fermented food, vinegars, lemons, cheese, other citrus fruits, tamarind, wine, salad dressings, tomatoes, berries, pickles, and the list goes on. These all have that amla rasa. Consuming amla in excess can result in things like diarrhea, hyperacidity, and excessive thirst. And also emotionally, it can trigger outbursts, things such as jealousy or anger or impatience, or our temper can get aggravated. Number 3 is Lavana, the salty taste. The elements of water and fire are dominant in the salty taste. The salt taste is known to balance Vata, but it can aggravate Pitta and Kapha doshas. It is said to improve saliva production and help improve taste and appetite. The right amount supports various body functions. The Lavana rasa helps digestion, improve absorption of minerals, and it cleanses the body and lubricates the tissues. It helps maintain our electrolyte balance. The salt taste should feature alongside all meals, along with a sweet and sour taste. Now, if we have a lot of salt in our diet, it can have a negative effect in our body, especially the skin and blood. It can result in increased blood pressure. Salt is found in soy sauce, rock salt, table salt, sea salt, Himalayan pink salt, seaweed, cured meats, and black olives. These are just some examples. During spring, we want to moderate this taste because it does increase the excess kapha, and kapha is spring. Taste number 4 is Tikta, the bitter taste. This is made up of air and space elements, and it is one of the cooling and lightest of the 6 tastes. Known for its detoxifying and cleansing qualities, Tikta, or the bitter taste, removes waste and toxic materials from our body. It purifies the blood and it supports the liver function. It is best suited for Pitta and Kapha doshas, but it can aggravate Vata. This taste plays a key role during the spring cleanse and detox period, helping to clear away any stagnation from the winter period. It's commonly found in green leafy vegetables, kale for example. It's also found in melons, sesame seeds, aubergines, celery, broccoli, sprouts, green and yellow vegetables, dandelion greens, herbal teas, spices, saffron and turmeric, also black tea. Tikta rasa is beneficial to help in manage food cravings, clear emotions and relieve thirst and fever. It also reduces excess fat and water in the body and assists in detoxifying. Consumed in excess, it can cause gas, upset stomach, anxiety, fear, insomnia. The bitter taste is best consumed in moderation and especially during pregnancy. Taste number 5 is Katu, or the pungent taste. This digestive stimulant is defined by spicy, sharp taste, dry and intense heat. It is a combination of fire and air elements and is usually created by the presence of aromatic, volatile oils and resins. The Katu rasa, or the pungent taste, balances excess kapha but aggravates pitta and vata. It warms the body, clears toxins and the sinuses, and eradicates excess fat. This taste is definitely aligned to the invigorating energy necessary for the spring season. Pungent foods include ginger, garlic, hot spices, onion, mustard, chilies, hot pepper, cloves. I don't know if you can see that. And things like radish, horseradish, also very pungent. Taste number 6, kashaya, which is the astringent taste. The astringent taste is predominantly earth and air energies, and it is said to be like a sensation of dryness in the mouth. Those with a dominance of vata must consume this taste in moderation. This taste is actually perfect for pitta and kapha doshas. Kashaya rasa, or the astringent taste, slows digestion and lightens the body, and a balanced amount of this taste can leave you feeling grounded. The astringent taste can really help tone our tissues, reduce inflammation and promote healing. It helps repairs wounds, it helps fight diarrhea and water retention in the body, and is anti-inflammatory. Its tendency to draw inwards helps compress and hold tissues together, resulting in strong, healthy organs, muscles and skin. The astringent taste can be found abundantly in unripe bananas, pomegranates, tea, coffee, green beans, alfalfa sprouts, okra, lentils, broccoli, turnips, legumes, green tea, green apples, cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower and cabbage, and even fruits like apples and cranberries, amla and green grapes. However, too much astringency can also cause dryness in the body, muscle and joint discomfort, stagnation in the blood and lymph sluggishness, circulation issues and difficulty in sleeping. It can lead to emotional heaviness and also feelings of anxiousness. Spring is essentially kapha season, so if you are planning to bring more balance to your plate in the spring, consider this. Of these tastes, the bitter, pungent and astringent tastes are the tastes that will balance kapha. The sweet, sour and salty taste will increase kapha. So while we should continue to eat all 6 tastes in spring, we should gently reduce the sweet, sour and salty taste and give more emphasis to the bitter, pungent and astringent taste in our diet. As we conclude this flavor-filled journey of rasa in Ayurveda, I encourage you to savor the diversity on your plate. Embrace all six tastes and let each bite be a celebration of your well-being.